Hello and welcome back, friends. You remember that we were speaking about transforming people, and I still remember one case of a surgeon. He consulted me many years ago. I had been for a seminar in a very distant place in the periphery of Maharashtra, and after the seminar, I had a consultation with this surgeon who had a severe anxiety, sleeplessness. He used to not sleep for nights together, and this loss of sleep was basically because of his anxiety. He being a surgeon, he had consulted many psychiatrists who prescribed him many sleeping pills, anxiolytics. They helped him to sleep, but he never woke up fresh. And now the situation had come so severe that he used to go into severe panic attacks. These panic attacks won't stop now with the most indicated modern medicines also. And so he decided that he should consult some homeopath. And he was referred to me by a colleague who is a very good practitioner in that area. I started taking his case, and something very unique that he revealed. He was a surgeon. He had a 100-bedded hospital in that town. He was a very busy practitioner. And all the episodes of anxiety that he was telling, there was one episode that I would like to mention, is that he used to be in the severe panic mode when he was operating, not because of the person whom he was operating, but if he had an emergency downstairs and somebody informs him that, sir, we have an emergency downstairs, he used to panic with this patient here. Obviously, knowing that you are managing a surgery, and even if there is a patient in the emergency room, there are doctors to take care of, but his anxiety would be at its peak. It went on for years that he couldn't manage his patients. Many a times he used to leave the OPD and come back out of his anxiety. So, by understanding his case thoroughly, we prescribed him a remedy. We used to have usual consultations on phone. Sometimes if I visited that place for any seminar, he used to be there for a follow-up. It went on for a year and a half. In the last follow-up after a year or so, he said that, sir, now I can sleep well. I don't need any medicines. I don't take any sleeping pills. Neither do I need your remedy. And I feel that I have recovered completely. I asked him, do you really feel okay? And he said, son, I feel much better, but sometimes I feel there's something that is incomplete. I said, can you tell me something more? He said that the anxiety is gone. I don't suffer the physical one, but I feel that something is left around. At this point, I asked him, tell me something that you really love doing the most. And you know what he must have answered? He told me, sir, I love money. I was taken aback by this answer. So he could see that thing on my face and he said, not in the terms the way you are thinking. It's not that I want to have money, but I can do a lot of things with money. I said, can you explain this in detail? He said, sir, we were born poor, extremely poor we were. The only message that I got from my parents is to study hard and do something for yourself. I went on studying more and more to the extent that I got good marks in my 12th grade and then got into medicine. I did my super specialization in surgery and then money started flowing in. I have a very good practice. I have had all my vacations abroad. You name the thing that I want to achieve and I have already achieved it. So it's not that money that I want to have, but I can tell you that how can anyone make more and more money? Not by illegal means, but I know how to multiply it. So I was very surprised by the way he spoke about money, and I could see a glow on his face when he was speaking about money. So I told him, can you give me some few things which you do and tell about how this money gets multiplied? And then you could see this person at his best. He started speaking about some schemes where you invest in this amount and after a year it becomes that amount, and if you want to this amount at the end of this year, you can do it this way. And he was talking as a pro. I said, you being a surgeon, being busy for the whole day and night, how can you know so much about money? He says, sir, I know it because I love this. So I just out of extempore, I told him, why don't you advise doctors? Doctors are not good in making money, or at least if they are good in making money, they don't know how to handle money. You can tell them best. He said, but sir, I'm not qualified to do that. I said, I did not understand. He said, you require a typical kind of qualification, some exams by the SEBI and other exams that you need to pass. Then only you can become an official advisor. I said, then think it over. I just said this and we left. The conversation ended thereafter. After maybe 6 months or so, I received a call from him. And he said, sir, I have cleared the first part of that SEBI exam. I was surprised and shocked because it's not very easy for a medical practitioner to give an exams of an accountancy or something to do with accounts. He cleared with very good marks. After 1 year, he called me back again that he cleared the part 2 and he had finished his qualification. After 1.5 years, I had been to that place and he met me in the seminar and said that, sir, I would like to do a 2-minute or 5-minute talk to your doctors about money management. We gracefully allowed him, and it was one of the fabulous talks given by a doctor for money. He told us so many things about how to manage money. But in this whole episode, I was watching him, that there was a complete bliss on his face. Not because he was only cured at that time, but he was doing something that he always wanted to do. I had told him to follow this, completely unaware that this was his most uncompensated area, something that he always wanted to do. But when he did, it transformed him. Today, after 10 years down the line, I met him just in a party and he said, "Sir, I am completely better. I don't need anything anymore. The last dose that you had given me 10 years ago has helped me. And I am continuing in my passion. In fact, I have an office where people come to me and my assistants for advice regarding money management, and we are doing great." You know what happened here? This person who was living a very compensated life of a very successful surgeon, just because he got dogmatized by the idea that being successful is like being something, a thorough hard professional out of your marks. He became a doctor because he just went like a herd in the way the animals go. But at the end of the road, he finds that this is not the place where he belongs to, and then he panics. The anxiety takes him over because he was not doing something what he loved. We just channelized him. The moment we channelized him, he was in the place where he wanted to be. He did not become greedy to have money, but he was doing something which he loved the most, his most uncompensated area. So this is what transformed him. He still is a successful doctor. He still practices well, but no longer with the anxiety and the fear. The fear is completely gone. Not because he has earned enough. He already had money. Now he is more himself. And it is very important for all of us to be ourselves and not to seek what others are doing. And this is what actually returning back to health is. Your remedies may not do it, but you as a homeopath can guide your patients to be what they really want to be. This journey of taking the patient towards his healthy state can be done with awareness and proper guidance by an homeopath. This can be an additional facet in your consultation. Add it to your practice and see. Once you start doing it, you will see that the health and the state of health stays forever, and the patients are more healthier than what you ever imagined. Thank you.